I just want a queen. A fairy tale is what you're making. Give me Cinderella, babe. Cinderella, dressed in yellow, looking for the right one.
All right, so first off, we got Entre Luche here.
What's up? What's up?
Yes. So we probably already know. I know you did some interviews before and whatnot, but you want to explain to the people what is your background in music and who you are, pretty much. You know, your age, your name, basic info.
Okay. Well, my name is Entre Luche, and I'm originally from Iowa City, Iowa, but I moved out to Des Moines in 2006. I am the great-grandson of Willie Dixon, who was a famous blues singer, songwriter, and musician for Chess Records. So I come from a family of musicians, artists, so they really pushed me, propelled me to do my music and to try to make it national.
Yeah. So, were you born in Iowa City then?
Yes, I was born in Iowa City.
All right. And did you do sports and stuff like that growing up?
Yeah, I was a big time athlete. I was a varsity basketball and football player. I also ran track from second grade all the way until 10th grade, and I played baseball as well. Literally anything and everything that I could do, I was probably doing it, and I was also doing music on the side. I sang in a singing group from about 4th to 6th grade, and we sang country and rock music and Disney music as well. So I kind of dabbled in a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So sure. Was that your first experience when you went into that group? Was that your first experience, like inside of what you would call it, like getting into music and like the music industry? Did it start with that group, or were you already singing with your family and whatnot?
Well, I grew up in the church, so I've been singing in children's choirs and church choirs since I was 3 years old, and I used to perform at service and stuff like that. But that was my first setting of actually like going on dates and actually performing in front of hundreds of people. So that was the first time where I actually got that experience, actually being on stage and putting on a show. Yeah. Now,
were you nervous going in front of all those people, or was it? 'Cause I know some people, I talk to them and they say they don't really get nervous going in front of people. But like me, because I do some stuff on stage and whatnot, I get a little nervous. And my first time on stage, I was a little bit nervous. I didn't know anybody. What's your experience with that?
I would always say there's always going to be some nerves. Just showing your craft and being vulnerable with people, you're always going to be a little bit nervous. But once you get on stage and you put so much time and effort into your music and into your craft, once you actually get on stage and start singing or start rapping, all those nerves go away, and it's just all positive energy and positive vibes. And I literally black out. I don't even see the crowd. I just see all black, and it's just me.
Yeah. I heard something like that from Beyonce with her Sasha Fierce. She was like, she transforms into a whole nother, entity or whatever, and just starts doing her stuff. So
yeah, it's definitely a thing. When I get on stage, I'm not, Daniel Luckett. I'm not that person. I'm Entre Luche. And I completely go into performance mode. So all that nervousness, that's Daniel. That's not Entre. Entre is not like that.
Yeah.
So
and have you been dancing, or did you just start doing the dance, more when you became an artist yourself, like a solo artist?
I definitely wanted to get more into dance. I felt as if I had natural rhythm. My mom used to dance as well, but I danced with a dance group called Rebel City. Shout out to Rebel City. And they're choreographed and directed by Jordan Gregory, and he's definitely been a big help as far as he helps choreograph my shows as well when I perform. So he's definitely been a big help to me, and Rebel City has definitely been a big part of my life recently, and so they definitely helped me grow as an artist and just as a person as well. So
all right, so what's like your influences on music? What made you be like, damn, I want to be an artist? And what influences you when you make music? You're like, I want to be like this artist. If you even had that thought go through your head.
I was raised up on Michael Jackson, Usher. My mom was a big Michael Jackson fan. And I also was raised up on boy bands, The Temptations, New Edition, Boyz II Men, Soul For Real. All of those people had a big influence, and when I write, I still write like I'm writing for many people, like I'm writing for boy bands, but I just sing all the harmonies myself. I'm a really big fan of Wale. I think he's a very slept on, just rapper in general. He's super poetic And I love studying, some of the old head rappers like Tupac or Biggie.
And before I started recording, you were saying that you do hip hop and rap too, right?
Yeah.
Just R&B?
Yeah, I don't just do R&B, I do hip hop rap. I literally do everything. I write country music, I write pop songs, I write songs for like Disney, like little kid stuff. Like I write everything. I'm a writer before I am anything.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you have any other interests like in different stuff? Because I know a lot of musicians, they also like, for instance, modeling. They might like designing clothes. Kanye West, he wanted to have his clothing brand out. Acting, directing. Do you have any other interests outside of the music industry?
Oh yeah, I'm actually signed to a talent agency out of Chicago, and I act and model through them. And I dance for Rebel City, and then I sing, songwrite, and I want to get into starting my own clothing line. I also rep Made for Mankind. So definitely, if you haven't been to Made for Mankind, which is in West Des Moines, definitely go check out their clothing. It's amazing, amazing people. But yeah, I want to dabble in everything. I want to be a businessman. I am a businessman, like Jay-Z said, so I'm always about my business and always trying to build my brand for sure.
All right. So what's next that you could think of for upcoming projects? I know it's kind of on the spot, so you might have a lot to remember, but for like upcoming projects, music videos you're going to drop, or you're going to end up recording or anything like that?
Well, I've been actually working on an album for the past 6 months, and I've kind of been keeping it quiet. I've recorded 22 songs, and I'm getting ready. I'm almost done, and I'll release that sometime soon. I don't have a release date. I'm just trying to, finalize everything and make sure everything's mastered. And the album will be called She. And I also have an EP that's finished as well. So I'm really just waiting on the right moment to kind of release everything. And
Does She mean anything in particular? You know how some people break it down. I think it's called an acronym. SHE. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
it's sex, heartbreak, and education. I feel as if the whole album is a storyline, and just like my single, The One You Love, it's a part one, and there's 2 other parts to The One You Love, which I haven't released yet, but they'll be coming soon. And it's just me kind of telling my story and my experiences with this particular person, which is not an actual person, but this particular person, and our life relationship and the heartache and heartbreak with that, and how I'm trying to educate the young ones, the young teenagers about life, love, and just grinding and working hard. So
okay, now for the ladies. Now I think I'm about to ask. So you have a she in your life, or
nah?
Okay,
not yet.
So. All right, so eligible bachelor.
Eligible bachelor, $1 million bow.
That's what
for sure.
Call it. Pharrell said that on the Snoop Dogg song. But anyway, anything else you want to shout out, or you want to let people know, or music, collabs, Des Moines scene, moving around, anything? Definitely
shout out to every Des Moines artist and artists in Iowa doing their thing. Making music. I'm definitely a big supporter of everyone, trying to perfect their craft and performing. You'll definitely see me at shows, just being there supportive, standing up. So definitely Des Moines, support your local artists, just support artists in general. Shout out to Made for Mankind, shout out to Rebel City, shout out to Iowa Block Radio, just everybody just doing their thing. And trying to make Des Moines, put Des Moines on the map for sure. Yeah, so my Instagram is Entre Luche 123, so that's ENTRE LUCHE 123. My Twitter is just Entre Luche, and my Facebook is Entre Luche as well. So it's pretty much all the same thing except for a couple of numbers. All right. Salute to you guys. Nice talking to you. Thank you. This is Daniel Luckett, aka Entre.
Don't let the clock hit 12 before I know your name. Oh, leave me with the glass slippers so my lover stays the same. I just want a castle, yeah, your castle is the truth.